I wanted to give you a brief introduction to the difference between qualitative research and quantitative research. First of all, the only measurable data are being gathered and analyzed in quantitative data. If you can't measure it, you cannot make it an object of quantitative research. Whereas qualitative research, on the other hand, it focuses on gathering mainly verbal data rather than measurements. And then the information that you gather, from interviews or whatever, is then analyzed in an interpretive manner. It is subjective. It is data that is filtered through you, the researcher. It's impressionistic, and it's even can be diagnostic. The primary aim of qualitative research is to provide a complete and detailed description of the research topic. It is usually more exploratory in nature, whereas quantitative research focuses more on counting and classifying features and constructing statistical models and figures to explain what is being observed. Qualitative research, what is it for? It's ideal for studying how and why people engage in certain activities and what values and motivations lead them to take action. Whereas quantitative research provides the researcher with a static but generalizable view of social reality at a given moment in time. You take a slice of time. Quantitative research claims to be predictive because you know exactly the way things are and you know what factors led to them being that way. But you don't know how and why it happens. The researcher serves as the primary data gathering instrument in qualitative research. Examples of strategies you use in qualitative research are interviews, either structured or unstructured, focus groups, narratives, content or documentary analysis, participant observation, and archival research. In other words, all of this is data that comes into you directly through your observation or through your ears, through your senses. Quantitative research, on the other hand, makes use of tools such as questionnaires or surveys, measurements, and other equipment which is used to collect numerical or measurable data. The presentation of data in qualitative research is in the form of words taken from interviews or images or videos. In other words, when you write up your qualitative research or present your qualitative research, you're giving the reader or the viewer pictures or words or objects such as artifacts. If you're conducting qualitative research, what will most likely appear in your discussion are figures in the forms of graphs, things that are visual. However, if you're conducting quantitative research, what will most likely appear in your discussion are tables that contain data in the form of numbers and statistics. Qualitative research is primarily subjective in approach, as it seeks to understand human behavior and the reasons that govern such behavior. Researchers subjectively immerse themselves into the subject matter. In quantitative research, on the other hand, researchers try to remain objectively separated from the subject matter. It is objective in approach in the sense that it only seeks precise measurements and analysis of target concepts to answers of an inquiry. So if your study aims to find out the answer to an inquiry through numerical evidence, then you should make use of quantitative research. However, if your study you wish to explain further why this particular event happened or why this particular phenomena occurred, then you should make use of qualitative research. And so that, in a nutshell, is the presentation that I wanted to give you as you think about qualitative research, and as we think about it, especially in subsequent weeks in terms of action research, which we'll describe more in detail later. Thank you.